Hi, kindergarten. So we're needing to do another science experiment today. Last week we learned how an ice cube will melt if you leave it in the sun. So we wanted to find out what will it do to some other things if you leave them in the sun. How do you think we could test that? We got some stuff and we're going to test it out. We're going to leave them in the sun, see what happens. Okay, let me show you some of the things we picked. First, I have this piece of orange paper. Okay? I have a piece of a wooden block. I have a crayon. I have this nice juicy carrot. Okay? I have this birthday candle. I have some chocolate chips. You see them? Small. I have a metal paper clip. I have this plastic game. I have a wooden pencil. And I have a cup of water. I'm not going to show you the water because I don't want to dump it out on my computer, but there's water in this cup. So right now, my clock says that it is 2:34 in the afternoon. And I've got a nice sunny spot right here on the ground. I'm going to leave the clock right here. I'm going to show you all my stuff right on that plate. And we'll leave the clock and we'll leave this stuff in the sun. And we'll come back in a little while and see what's happened to it. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I have left my stuff in the sun for almost a whole hour. It's now 3:22. It was 2:35 when we left. Let's see what's happened to our things, shall we? It looks like the water is warm. When I put my finger in it, it has some things floating in it, like some pollen got in there, but mostly it's the same. It's just gotten warmer. This crayon looks about the same. It feels very hot, though. Let's see. Now, this is interesting. Remember how that carrot was all juicy and fresh looking? Look at it now. It's all like shriveled and dry and crusty. Wonder if the sun has sucked some of the moisture out of it. Here is the paperclip. Ooh, that's warm. That metal paperclip got very, very warm in the sun. Here is a wooden pencil. Wooden pencil feels warm, I think, because it's a dark color, but otherwise nothing much happened to it. It's about the same. Piece of wooden block. Yeah, same. Look at this, though. This is amazing. Okay, so here's the orange paper. I hope you guys can see this. Do you see how there's a brighter stripe in the middle and there's some faded parts of orange on the sides? I put the wooden block right through the middle of the paper. Do you see how that happened? That means that the wooden block shaded the middle of the paper and it faded the rest of that paper. I bet if I left this paper out here even longer, it would get even more faded. So that means the sun's energy is very strong. Let's see. Here is the birthday candle. Ooh, it's very soft. It's gotten very soft in the sun, almost squishy. I bet if I left it out longer, it might start to melt. Here's the plastic game. Ooh, it's very hot. But nothing has changed with it. It's just gotten very, very hot. All right, and then the last things I brought were some chocolate chips. But I can't pick up the chocolate chips. You know why? They are chocolate mush. They have melted completely. Look at this. Here's my plate with all my stuff on it. And those chocolate chips are totally, totally melted. So the sun can melt chocolate. And I bet it can melt other things. We know it can melt ice. And it can probably melt some other foods if you left them out in the sun. So now it's your turn. Go look around for some items you might have in your house and do some experiments. Take some of them and put them out in the sun and leave them for a while. I left mine for an hour, but if it's a sunnier day, you might not have to leave them as long. And see what happens to those things. Make sure you check with your parents if it's okay to use those items for an experiment, because they might change. And I will see you guys later. Have fun. Bye.